Welcome to the presentation of the master course in Geophysics and Geodata. In this short introduction, I will explain what is geophysics, who is the geophysicist, the structure of our course, and the job and career opportunities you will have at the end of your training. Let's start with a short introduction to geophysics for those of you who are not familiar with the topic. Images like those coming from planet Mars, or images coming in general from the most remote areas of our planet are quite familiar to us, and we can virtually explore even the most remote areas of our or other planets thanks to the techniques of remote sensing. We can even go to the ocean bottom, even if it is still unexplored for the 80%. But still, we can get images like those and have an idea of what is at the sea bottom. But if we want to go deeper, that is, if we want to go into the deep in the Earth's interior, well, that is where geophysics comes into play. We need other tools, other techniques. That is, we need physical methods to explore the interior of the Earth. And that is a very exciting field of science and technology, because this is still one of the most unexplored parts of our universe. And what we know about the Earth's interior comes mainly from geophysics. The physical and mathematical basis of geophysics are much the same of biomedical imaging or in general non-invasive diagnostics. That is, we use physical techniques to get images like those ones coming from computerized tomography or nuclear magnetic resonance. And if you look at an outcrop like that, an outcrop of rock, that is what geophysics can provide you as information about the underground. How can a geophysicist do this job? Well, first of all, a geophysicist has to perform experiments, measurements. So one of the key skills of a geophysicist is working in data acquisition. The methods are very different, very diverse. You have a very large spectrum of methods, but you need to know how to perform, to design and perform experiments. And normally such experiments produce enormous amounts of data. So the second skill required to a geophysicist is the skill of processing, analyzing, and interpreting the data. So all of the techniques that are dedicated to data analysis, scientific computing, modeling, and inversion optimization are in the background of a geophysicist. So this is the main reason why in the title of our course we are specifying that it is a course in geophysics and geodata. At the end of the process, after data acquisition, data processing, inversion, and modeling, you may have images like those, images that can provide a very fine detail of the structure of the interior of the Earth, but not only the structure, that is the static part of the interior of the Earth, but also information about physical properties of the materials, and also information about processes going on in the subsurface, like, for example, migration of fluids or migration of heat. Or also information about the evolution of our planet, the evolution in the past and the recent evolution, which is connected to possible natural hazards like earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. And the field of application of this knowledge is virtually unlimited, because all human activities, or a lot of human activities, require a knowledge of the subsurface. And in all the fields, from engineering, energy, natural and water resources, wherever you need an information about the subsurface, then there you need a geophysicist. At University of Trieste, we are offering a program which is based on 3 departments: the Department of Mathematics and Earth Sciences, the Department of Physics, and the Department of Engineering and Architecture, in cooperation with 2 research institutions of the Trieste scientific system, which are the National Institute of Oceanography and Experimental Geophysics and the International Center for Theoretical Physics. The geophysical community in Trieste is quite large and has a decades-long tradition, I would say a century-long tradition. And thanks to this long-lasting tradition, we have a vast network of cooperation worldwide. And so you will be exposed to a very lively cultural and scientific environment and to the latest advancement in science and technology in the geophysical field. The language of the program is English. The duration is 2 years. And we offer specializations in the following sectors: solid earth geophysics, geodynamics, potential methods, seismology, exploration geophysics, fluid mechanics, computational geophysics. How is the training program arranged? Well, you will have a core of the program, which is made of 5 courses, mandatory for all of you, all of the students enrolled, which are exploration seismology, potential methods, seismology, introduction to machine learning, fluid dynamics. We provide complements, taking into account the fact that you may come from very different backgrounds, scientific, technical backgrounds, but different possibly. And so we provide complements of mathematics, physics, and geology, aiming at providing an homogeneous background for everyone in order to benefit in the best way of all of the specialization courses you may then choose. And those courses are in the fields of geophysics, geology, physics, engineering and fluid mechanics, mathematical methods, scientific computing, and geodata science. You can build your training program based on this large, say, basket of possible choices. And in order for you to be helped in this choice, you will be provided with a personal individual tutoring assistance starting from enrollment. Who can enroll? Virtually any student coming from a first level degree in science and technology. You may be able to find scholarship through the Collegio Fonda, which is a scientific institution based in our Trieste system. And all of the lecture will be held at the University of Trieste, but we will have the opportunity of having internships and thesis work also in the partner institutions, that is the National Institute of Oceanography and Geophysics and International Center for Theoretical Physics. And thanks to a large number of mobility programs, international mobility programs, also in the network of partner institutions, Europe-wide and worldwide. At the end of your training program, or when you have completed your training program, you may benefit from recruitment events that we periodically organize with external scientific institutions and companies that are looking for geophysicists. And so you will be exposed during the whole duration of your training to such events, also to have an idea of what a geophysical career may mean for you in the future. And the mobility program that we are offering also in the framework of the European Community Programs Erasmus and EURES that can support you also in your internships abroad. What are the jobs a geophysicist can do, and basically who is a geophysicist? Well, a geophysicist, being a geophysicist means a lot of different things because through geophysics you will learn to work with instruments, to perform maintenance of instruments, and to solve challenging technical problems also in hostile environments. So you will have basic technical skills that allow you to work in a lot of different environments. Then you will have a large number of different skills in data analysis, data processing, modeling, optimization. And finally, you will be exposed to the latest advancement in science and technology, both in the data analysis and the instrumental techniques that are crucial for geophysicists. And that may open, the route for a virtually unlimited number of applications in the industry, in the professional activity, in science and in research. With public authorities like water management or civil protection, in teaching, obviously. Well, the fields also are virtually unlimited because we go from natural resources. And when I talk about natural resources, I talk also about energy and natural resources, water, geothermal heat, mineral and fossil fuels that have been always playing a key role in the, history of mankind, but will be playing an even more crucial role in the perspective of sustainable development scenario. Then all of the application concerning the environment, climate change, the Green Deal, the mitigation of the effects of human activities, such as, for example, the injection of CO2 in the subsurface, the carbon capture, so-called carbon capture and storage, the deep exploration of our planet, the scientific exploration of our planet, also to understand the mechanisms that lead to potential natural hazards like earthquake and volcanic eruption, to understand, to monitor, to mitigate such hazards. Or also all of the problems related to the fluid part of our planet, water, physical oceanography, ecology, environmental sciences concerning the fluid part of our planet. The scientific exploration of the subsurface, which is really a broad field which has not only scientific implication, but such a large number of implications. You may be surprised to know how many, because you may be working in forensic science or cultural heritage science, or again in glaciology, or whichever is the sector that needs understanding of what is beneath the topographic surface. And for all of that, you will need the skills that I have anticipated, the skills related to the analysis of data, the processing of data, the understanding of the data that a geophysicist is able to get from the subsurface, and much more. With much more, I mean a virtually unlimited range of possible applications that go from sound and image processing to non-destructive testing in the industry, forensic and cultural heritage that I already mentioned, or again, biomedical imaging, where a number of geophysical methods finds application. In Trieste, we have a decades-long experience in training, and our alumni are here to witness their successful career worldwide, what has been done in their training, and what are the perspectives for you in geophysics. So I might just conclude by saying that we also are connected with international programs that support the humanitarian application of geoscience around the world, and also in international competitions for students that are really a playground to test your skills and to also join other students from other parts of the world and see what is done in geophysics worldwide. So what I can say is that you should accept the challenge and join our geophysical community. That is, you should, but I will be happy if you will. And in this way, you may embark on a journey that can take you very far. Thanks for the attention, and see you in Trieste.